Indeed. We'll be going here in just a second. I like to give just like an extra minute or so for people to filter in here. There is a little bit of a delay on this, as always, with the program that I use to switch screens. So bear with me. Bear with me if you have any questions. Just drop them down in the comments, and I'll get to them as soon as they pop through. And we'll get rolling here in just a second. Pulling up my YouTube app so I can. All right, looks like we have a handful of people that are in here. So I will fly through our normal procedures because I know that we have some newer people here. We have uh, some of my regulars. So what we do, there's only 7 trading cards in this box, um, but there's some really cool cards. We just did one of these breaks not too long ago. So we'll go through, we'll randomize the teams, we'll get into this. And then after this one, directly following it, so we are on time, somewhat of a time crunch. I have just sold out today 2020 Immaculate Collection. This will be a separate video, so I'll have to close out of this and I'll start a new feed just so they're separate when people go to review them. So as always, with my breaks, when we open this, the team displayed on the card will go to whoever's assigned to that team. We take, in the order that they were purchased, we take the list of purchasers. We go and we randomize them 5 times in a randomizer, add them back in, and I slowly go through the teams. So you'll hear me a few times throughout this break. Like I said, there's not a ton of cards in here, so it won't be too terribly long. But if people start to join us throughout, I'll remind them to drop their eBay username below, and I'll let them know what teams that they have got. And at the end, I'll review all the cards. If it's a retro team, it goes to the current team. Don't think there's too many of those in here, if any. And if there's multiplayer cards, multi-team cards, whoever owns 51% of those teams will get the card. If someone doesn't own 51%, we'll take those, whoever is purchased into that card, and randomize them 3 more times. Whoever is on top will get that card. So if you have any questions going throughout this, let me know. Like I said, drop them down there, and we can fly through this. But as I said, usually I like to take a little bit of time, answer some questions, chat and um, go about things. But we are on that time crunch with the Immaculate break after this. I usually don't do 2 breaks in one night, but due to this week being a holiday week and such, I'm going to try to do that this week. So first things first, I'll go over to our teams. I'll transition over and I'll go through. So this is the order that they were purchased in. If you purchased them at different times, they will be listed at different spots in this list, which I don't think is the case on this one. But we do have a few of those. Sometimes, well, we do have Nate here in the beginning. He purchased a few. He came back. He purchased a handful. So thank you, Nate. I appreciate it. I know we've been talking. And I see we got someone that just joined. You guys have not missed anything. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and we're going to randomize them right now. So this is the order that they were purchased in. This is where the random teams will be after I randomize them. So Mig on top. Oh. Nate on bottom. We'll go and we're going to randomize this live here for some of the newer people who are in here. Who haven't seen this, I have a program where I switch between screens, and I do everything live all at once. there's no questions. There's nothing like that. So of who has what. So we're going to review here on top. We have Mig on top, Lobo. Thanks for joining us. We'll go through here, and Nate is on bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's correct. So we're going to randomize this 5 times. It'll say how many times right here. And here we go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last and final time here we got 5. So let me copy them over and we'll see where we're at. We have got Mig on top, and oh no, this isn't the, I went to the wrong screen, I apologize. We have Nate on top, 224 cards on bottom. So we will copy this over. Let me transition the screens over and let's get rolling. So you got Nate on top. And I'll go through this slowly so you guys can see who has everything. Like I said, I'll jump back and forth too as people come in. Doesn't look like we had any more people jump in here, so but I will as we go. So Diamondbacks go to Nate, Braves, Lobo, Orioles. We'll just say as Red Sox, Huz, Chicago Cubs as White Sox, 224. Reds, John. Down here, Indians, Kiwi, Rockies, Mig, Tigers, Daniels, Astros, Nate, Royals, Lobo, Angels, Nate, LA Dodgers, JD, Marlins, Nate, Brewers, Nate, Twins, Shoot. I like that name. Mets, Lobo, Yankees, Nate, Rylam, A's, Lobo, Phillies, Pirates, Shoot, Nate, Padres, Add, Giants, Lobo, Mariners, Cardinals, John, Rays, Add, Rangers, Vision, Jays, Nate, and Nationals, 224 cards. So I'm going to go through slowly so everyone can see one last time. Again, I'll put up here so you see. If I could type. This is the randomized teams that will be for this break. As someone had stated before, keep in mind, if you're going by the cell numbers, this isn't correct. Number 1 has to be up here for the way I do this. So number 2, it starts and it goes down to 31 instead of 30 on the bottom because the first cell is this blank. So here we go. Again, I'm going to go through. Like I said, I want to make sure everyone gets to see their teams. I know some people take notes while we do these. So, okay, and if anyone wants to review their teams or anything, let me know, and I will jump back and we can. I'll just verify the teams if needed. So we had a few more people that jumped in here, and if anybody has any questions or anything, drop them down in the comments. If you just missed that the randomization in the teams, drop your eBay username down in the comments, and I will go back and I will review and let you know who you have. So, like I said, this break doesn't have a ton of cards in here, but they're really, really cool cards. I think I made a comment before. It looks like the '90s threw up all over these with the color scheme in a good way. I think they're really neat. So there's 7 cards. Really cool. If you purchase into one of our other breaks, I know that there's a handful of handful of people that have directly following this. We'll have our 2020 Immaculate Collection. Really interested to see what's in these. We just did one. It's a very cool one. We do have Black Gold up. Oops, I'll set them right there. Black Gold up for football 2015 and a 2020 baseball triple thread. There's only a few spots left in that one. Some pretty cool ones in there as well. And for baseball, I was able to get this fancy fake leather-bound box for future unique baseball prospects and legends, and a handful of other ones. But I won't go through that right now. I know that we want to get down to this and see what we got. So here we go. Like I said, I saw a few more people jump in. If you guys do not know the teams that you have, drop your eBay username in the comments, and I'll make sure to let you know. So here we go. We have this fancy blue package. Let's see what we have. I'm going to go ahead and put these down here so we don't give anything away. Let's see. All right. First thing first, it is going to be a rookie card. Seth Brown, Oakland A's. There's not too many cards here, so these are very thick cards too. So these are pretty high quality. I'm going to go ahead and, oh no, they fit well in this. Regular sleeves there. We have New York Yankees. Giancarlo, it's so shiny. Stanton. They're not numbered, but still. Just getting these sleeved up as we go. Make sure they're nice and protected properly here. There we go. We have a Phillies, Bryce Harper. There we go, look at that. Try to get some of that good detail in here. I don't know. I see we have a handful of people that joined us here. So if you missed the team breakout, drop your eBay username down there in the comments, and I'll jump back and let you know what teams we have. We're kind of about halfway through the break here. I said there's not a ton of cards in here. We are the last of the base cards here. Jose Ramirez, Cleveland Indians. So, all right. Now we're going to jump into some of the non-base cards of this. There we go. All right. We have got a rookie card, Justin Dunn for the Mariners, number, so shiny here, 36 of 150. Parallel, purple parallel. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that number. It's pretty shiny there, hard to tell. 36 of 150. Very nice. this up here. All right, let's see. Is that your username, Kyle? Let me jump back and see that for eBay. Let me jump back and check really quick. Is that for the Inception one here? I don't recall seeing that name. I'm going to double check. I have one that's KEWEA-87, so it's close. I imagine that's probably the one. Weaver, that would probably be it here. Yeah, it's listed on here as KEWEA underscore 87. Let me jump back and see what you got here. 1 second. Sorry, everybody here. We want to make sure you have got the Cleveland Indians. I'm not sure if you purchased any other spots. I'm rolling through here and seeing how many. It looks like it's one spot. So we have this card. Sorry, I got to switch back so I can see what I'm doing here. No problem. So we have got this card for you here, actually. So you did score one of the 7 cards out of here, Jose Ramirez. It's a base card, but man, is it cool. So far, let's see what we got coming up here. We have a Padres rookie card, Trent Grissom, parallel, green. And this is not a numbered parallel, but still very cool. The background there, very vintage. So there we go. And the last final card, this will be our autograph card. And it is a Angels. We were just talking about that. They're Matt Thesis. Sorry if I butcher that. Not an Angels fan. But on card autograph of only 99. 64 of 99. That's hard to see. It's in a bad. There we go. Look at that. Not bad at all. You have received a Rookies and Emerging Stars autograph. I see we had a few other people here, so we just finished. This is the last card of this break. There was only 7 in this one. Some pretty awesome cards. But I see some people just jumped in here. If you drop your eBay username down in the comments, I'll go back through, let you know what teams you have if you missed it, and I will let you know what cards, or if any cards, you will be receiving. And if you have a spot or a few spots in the next break here, it's going to be up in about 11 minutes, so we're going to cut this relatively short. 2020 Immaculate Collection is going to be up live in a few minutes. I have to end this one and start that back up. But this will be in just a few minutes here. So I'll wait around for a second in case anyone jumps in here so I can review. I like to make sure if some stragglers come in here, we can make sure they see what cards they got. So in the meantime, like I said, I just put up another black gold today. It's one of 2 more boxes I bought. I just get them because I like them. They're a little bit of throwback, and there's some awesome cards. So if you like baseball, I have a ton of not a ton, but I have a good handful of breaks coming up here. We have this one, which is going to be amazing. Bauman Sterling 2020. 5 autographs per master box. There's 5 boxes in here. So there's going to be 5 autographs in here. This one will be pretty good. We still have a few spots for our Topps triple threads. This one will be going out shortly. We only have a few spots. I don't know how many, maybe 5 left. I have to double check. Bauman High Tech 2017. I got this one because the cards look awesome. Includes 4 on-card autographs in this one. Not listed yet. I have a handful of them. I try to only list a few at a time. I do this as a hobby, so I can't really do a whole bunch at once with my work and baby and wife and whatnot. So, and then we have a 2019 limited football. I have some more football coming in. It's going to be a budget break. 2013 throwback Crown Royal, 2 autographs per box. This will be relatively cheap. I see that there's a few people that jumped in here. If you're looking for the 2020 Immaculate Collection, I'm going to end this one here in about a minute or two, and that one's going to be loaded up here, and we're going to tear right into that one. And then I just listed up this one too. This is pretty cool. This is a newer product for me. Very limited. I think there's only 70 cases is what I read. Don't quote me on that. But Onyx 2020 Fruitiera Unique Baseball Prospects and Legends. There's some good gold-plated autographs, on-card autographs, 24-karat gold-plated memorabilia cards. So this one's going to be really interesting because there's a lot of prospects up and coming in this, and it's 22, so you'll be 2020, so you'll be seeing some of them shortly. So thanks everyone for jumping in here. Thanks, Jim. I take it you're going to be sticking around for the other one here. I saw you had some spots in that, and thanks everybody again. Appreciate it, and I will see you next time.